Well, hello. Welcome back to the PPM stream, Wednesday PPM stream. So, we don't have any interviews tonight. And also, we do have the gallery. But being I didn't put it in, Max just put it in the ad for this live stream. Put it in today. So, yeah. So if you're watching out there, please post your builds before 8 p.m. Can be full builds, work in progress, or something you built a long time ago that you've never shown. So yeah, before 8 p.m. guys. Today we've got Mr. Mark's Mods.
Good evening.
We've got Dave Matt Builds.
Good evening.
We've got Mr. Sprue and Glue.
Good evening.
We got Mr. Ron.
Mr. Catlitter.
And the cat litter. You said
I didn't even for you guys do so. Okay.
And we got the Mr. Meow, the Panzer cat.
Meow.
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 Oh, okay, so I'll get straight in with the chat. Mark's Mods has put the link in for the Facebook group, which is PPM Peterborough Plastic Modelling Group, which is a Facebook we run. And we put this live stream on every Wednesday and Sunday and Friday for them. So, as always, like I say, please be courteous. No swear words, no sexual content inside the chat or from the panel, please. Please abide by the rules. So that's the link. If you want to join this Facebook group, just press on the link, send a request, and we'll get you a membership. Membership is free. So we've got Panzer Cat, and he says, meow, meow, Panzer.
Oh.
And he also says, evening, Lindsay, Mark, panel, and chat. Hang on. Yeah, so David Mark is in. Welcome in, David Markey.
Hi, David.
Hi, David. Hi, David.
Says, evening, Lindsay. Evening there, David Markey. He also says, evening, folks. He says, hello, Mark. Hello, Panzer. We've got Scott's Bottles in from down under. And he says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Scott. Welcome in.
Good day, Scott.
Good day, Scott.
David Markey says, hello, Scott. He also says, hello, Dave. Hello, David. Hello, Ron. We've got Following Ghost. Says, hello, everyone. Welcome in, Following Ghost. Nice to see you.
Hi, Ghost.
Hi, Ghosty.
Apple says, eyes down, and the first ball out of the cauldron is number 13, or looking for some, but for others, the solution to all their dreams. Evening all. Welcome in, buddy. David Markey says, hello, Ghost. He says, hello, Apple. We've got TBG in, and he says, hi, everyone. Hello there, James.
Hi, James.
Hi, TB.
And I hope Mummy's well. Following Ghost says, not a tectonic night or made the church mad, so I'm good. Cool. TBG says, hi, Following Ghost. Following Ghost says, hi, David, Apple, and TBG. So, and also he says, oi, oi, Apple. So that is chat caught up with at the moment. So we'll go around the board. So we'll go to Mr. Mark's Mods.
Right, I just want to show you some work in progress, actually. So for the lighting kit for Voyager, last night I managed to, for the first time ever, solder up a circuit board.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. I've done a good job of it and all, haven't I?
Job.
Yeah. Very neat.
Yeah, never done it before, so I had a look at some tutorials and managed to do it. I tested it, it works. So yeah, I'm going to just doing some more painting on Voyager tonight. But I just want to show everybody.
Nice one. Cheers, Mark.
No problem.
Okay, that's Dave Matt Builds.
Hello. Tonight I'm doing the British Universal Carrier Mark II European campaign, scale 135 by Tamiya. It's a new build. bought another one without realising I already got one. So I've got 2 of them to do.
All right, cool.
So that's what I'm doing tonight.
Nice one. Thank you very much. Banzer.
I will be continuing on with the Tamiya German Stair Type 1500 A1, complete with, what is it? The resin conversion set to turn it into a radio command car.
Oh, wow.
So I'm continuing to work on that. Tonight, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to go down to it, but I think it may have something to do with the side doors. So I may get some work done on those. I also have a jack block that I was working on for the other one. I may just swipe that and fit that on this side tonight. But we'll see how I go for the doors.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, Ron.
Yes, I'm carrying on with the Kuppelwagen, the Koppelwagen Type 82 for my little diorama, and I've done quite a bit so far, but hopefully I'm going to get it together tonight and then basically get it done.
Oh, cool. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Okay, Sprue.
Well, I was going to work on the bandwagon, but I think I'm just going to play with my cat later. No, I'm working on bandwagon, attack-on kit, BB206S with a full interior.
Wow.
Nice.
It's going to be nice, that is.
Oh, okay, thank you very much. Okay, so what about me? Well, I am going to do some more painting on this Exorcist 40k Warhammer Sisters of Battle tank. So yeah, so that's what I should be doing. Okay. We've got Road Dry in. Welcome in, Road Dry.
Hey, Rodri.
Hey, Roger.
Evening.
And he says, evening all, hope you're well. We'll be sat in the background painting some 40k models. Might chime in here and there. Enjoy your builds, guys. Cool.
Enjoy yours.
TBG says, Mummy's okay. She's under the care of the district nurses as she has pressure sores. Oh, bless her.
Oh.
Apple says, hello, David M, Ghost, James, Lindsay, Dave Mac, Mark, Sprue, and the Puddy Tap Panther.
Hello.
David Markey says, hello, James. TBG says, hi, David Markey. Apple says, hi, Road Dry. Mark's Hobbies is in as well. Welcome in, Mark's Hobbies.
Hi, Mark Hobbies.
I'm Mark.
Hey, Mark.
And he said, hi, one and all. Apple says, hi, Mark's Hobbies. TBG says, hi, Mark's Hobbies. Mark's Hobbies says, hi, Apple, and also says, hi, TBG. David Markey says, hello, Road Dry, and he also says, hello, Mark H. Mark's Hobbies says, hi, David, and Apple says, forgot Ron the Pizza Man. Right, so get on with it.
So, Sprue, how far have you got on your bandwagon?
Both axles are complete. I'm still working on the coupling system.
Okay.
The brake system's done, and the lower side of the tub is complete.
Okay. Two things to watch out for in that kit, mate. One is the tracks fitting on you're actually fitting the tracks onto the wheel bogies. They're a little bit tight. And the second thing is the what do they call it? The rubberized material that they use for the connections between the tractor and the trailer. It can degrade over the course of about a year.
Yeah.
So you might want to think about replacing that with something like a piece of solder.
Okay. Thank you.
And watch out for the canopy glass in the front of the cab.
Not quite sizable.
It's a little bit tight.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your advice.
Okay. Well, when I did it, that's what I found. Mine was a bit tight.
Could have answered that one, but I won't.
Yeah, I was thinking about it and then thought better of it.
But it's a good little kit. I enjoy building mine till it had an accident off the edge of the bench.
Oops.
Oh,
So, Dave Mack, you said you've got 2 of them tanks.
Yeah.
Why don't you do one absolutely pristine and then do one that's all battle damaged
Yeah, could do, yeah.
and have them side by side?
Yeah. Good idea, that, Mark.
Alternatively, you could do them in 2 different camouflage schemes.
You could.
Yeah. Got 2 options there.
Or you could have one riding over cat litter.
Yeah, that's a thought.
Who's got cat litter?
Ron!
No cat litter. Sorry, got the wrong one.
Don't tell me you've used it all.
He's a
I
big boy.
haven't.
It's all piled up in one corner while he's been moonwalking on it.
Oh, we've had a member request, Lindsay, and it's Rodri.
Oh, cool.
Prove that. Welcome, Rodri.
Yeah.
Hey, Rodri, welcome.
Welcome to the madhouse.
Enjoy the group road right. And if you want any show any pictures for the gallery, please do so before 8 p.m. UK time.
Yes.
The more pictures there is, the more Mark looks at.
Mark will hate me because I put some in just as the credits were rolling.
Let's hopefully they won't turn up in the spam folder.
Yeah.
It's nice, though, during the stream that we're able to accept new members.
Yeah. Oh. You know exactly where they're coming from, don't you?
Yeah. I'm sure, though, Panzer earlier was waiting for me to put the link to the Facebook group in, because as soon as I'd done that, he put meow.
Well, actually, I was in there before you were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were sat in there waiting for me to put it in, so you immediately after could go meow. Because as soon as I put the link in, Panzer's meow came in.
Okay, so we've got 16 in so far. Apple says, or as an alternative, one pulling the other, one with severe damage. Day back.
Yeah.
Road Ride says, thanks. I'll put one in for what I've been working on recently, my Imperial Knights of Sisters of Battle Squad. Cool, I'm looking forward to that.
There is another option we could get our Dave to do.
What?
We could get Dave to buy a Conga mine clearing system. Resin kit.
Come on, do the conga.
Yeah, and you can install that onto the second one. That way, you can have one towing a Conga system.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Sounds as though Sprue's just had his first whoopsie of the night.
No, I can't get this little farting piece in there.
The easiest way to do it is put a little bit of chewing gum on and then throw it on.
De-glue it. Oh, there we go.
In fact, this might surprise you, but my version of that kit sprue came all the way from Leeds.
Okay, so we've got Stephen Haynes in. Welcome in, Stephen Haynes.
Hi, Stephen.
Hey, Stephen.
Stephen.
Hey, Stephen.
And he says, evening, Lindsay, Mark, Dave, Sprue, Ron, and Panzer. He also says, hello, David Markey, and he says, hello, Apple. Stephen Haynes says, hi, TBG Model Works.
Now what? I'm gluing that piece in. I don't care what they say. That's a ruddy nightmare. Get in there.
Stephen Haynes says, hi, Road Dry. Mark's Hobby says, hi, Stephen. Stephen Haynes says, hi, Mark's Hobbies. We've got 18 people. Nice. Nice one. Welcome in, everyone. Even those watching in the background. It's nice to see everyone.
Yeah, that was a bit of a pain in the neck.
Did it give you neck-ache?
Yeah.
Would you like some aspirin?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
The annoying thing is I've got another one to do.
Is it one that's sent to try you?
It's definitely a trier, yeah. Not a moving part.
It's a good kit then. You always know when it's a good kit because they're sent to try you.
Well, let's be honest, it's me. Anything's fun to try me.
Don't forget, we do have a gallery tonight, people. So please post your builds before 8 p.m. Mark only does one refresh. It's for you all.
No, it's not. I've already told them and I'm in your stream. So they still ring, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never mind.
If you have to answer it, answer it.
No. He's sorted.
Yeah.
Right.
Salted.
Fine.
Salted or salted?
Salted.
Is it ready sorted
Oh, yes.
or sorted in vinegar?
No, I prefer ready.
I can't stand either of them. Ready salted or salt and vinegar.
My favourite crisps haven't been made since what the late 80s.
Yes.
That used to be Hunters. Remember that brand of crisps, Hunters?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, they used to do a spring onion flavour crisp. It was
spring onion, yeah.
absolutely gorgeous.
Must have been one of them trial periods. Did Walker's Chris used to be at Nottingham Sprue?
Yes.
Yes.
They did.
Thought so.
And Raleigh.
How did I miss that?
Also, I remember going to the Walker's Chris factory when my dad used to drive wagons.
All right.
Yeah. Come out there with a couple of boxes of crisps.
Yeah.
Fell off the back of a lorry job, like, you know what I mean? Points of the jobs, I suppose.
See what you did there.
Yeah. Okay, Apple says, when a child, we built 172 scale. When an adult, we move on to 135th. And when we're older, we consider 116th scale, yeah. That's because we're about blind as a bat at that age. TBG says, hi, Stephen Haynes. Apple says, cheese and onions were the best crisps. Yes, cheese and onion. Stephen Haynes says, smoky bacon crisps in a sandwich. Yes, we've all done that. TBG says, Golden Wonder tomato sausage flavoured crisps.
Oh, no. They were nasty.
I used to like the mint flavoured crisps when they first came out. And that was back in the early 80s.
Minted lamb.
No, mint flavoured.
Oh, well, I've not tried mint flavour.
But I like minted lamb flavour, pickled onion,
I used to like
and that's the Seabrook crisp.
roast chicken.
And yet it didn't even taste like chicken.
No. A bit like the prawn cocktail.
Mm.
Like the Walker's crisp. You got your big your meat flavoured pack, and your ordinary flavour.
Yeah.
How can you class prawn cocktail as meat when it's a fish? It's weird that.
I don't pack them.
Well, it's still classed as meat because white fish is meat. It's white.
Prawn's a shellfish, though.
Well, it's all still meat, isn't it?
Yeah. To define anything from an animal as meat.
It's the flesh of an animal.
I still like my McCoys. McCoys, cheese and onion.
The crisps I really like at the moment are those the ridged ones, the thin ridged ones, the Walker's Max, and they do this jalapeno and cheese flavour, which are really, really nice.
Yeah.
Naughty. Come to Papa.
Well, by the way, TBG, Maggie says hi. Hi.
Is he flashing his rag, Mark?
I'm not looking.
Neither am I.
That's it. You've got it. Apple McCoy's crinkle cuts. Nice. Absolutely excellent.
I've got one thing to say about them. The McCoys.
What's that?
Gum rippers.
There ain't no wrong with McCoy's.
Oh, I'm not saying there is, but they do like to stab right between your teeth.
Yeah.
That I do agree.
Yeah, but Lindsay's got no teeth, so.
Suck them to death. TBG says Smith's scampi and lemon fries.
You know what?
Nice
I'm
and
having to bite my lip right now.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, well, I know exactly what's going through your head.
nice and spicy knickknacks. That's another one.
Yeah, they're nice too.
I could never eat them.
Yeah. Okay, so who wants to do belly and range? So I think it's me then. Nobody speak up. Okay, so what's in your belly What's your choice of beverage and what's on bench? So, Dave, Mac.
Well, nothing in my belly. Had a cup of tea earlier, and on my bench is the British Universal Carrier Mark II.
Sure. Max Mods.
So I had a banana, some grapes, and an orange earlier. Bench, I'm working on the Delta Flyer, and beverage is coffee.
Cool. Sprue.
For tea, I had homemade spag bol. And I am having a nice cup of coffee. And I've got this on my bench.
Cool. Ron.
I had a pepperoni pizza tonight and coffee as a beverage. And on my bench, I've got the Cooperwagen. Yeah.
Panzer.
I had a bowl of homemade chili served between two soft rolls. So
Nice.
hollow out the roll, put the chili in it, and scoff it.
Oh,
Very
Shouldn't have
nice.
said that. Donald wants some.
Very nice it was too.
Cool. Me, I had a sausage sandwich smeared in barbecue sauce and a cup of tea. So, what about the chat? What have you had? What's your belly, beverage, and bench? Okay, Apple's in with belly, southern fried chicken and wedges, apple juice and coffee, bench 60 primed Space Wolves in a fang. Nice. Nice. In fang.
Fantastic.
Something to get your teeth into.
It certainly is, isn't it?
I wonder what gets between their fangs.
McCoy's crisps, apparently.
Pete's sake.
Is it fighting you, Sprue?
This piece is. It's so small, and I've got sausage fingers. That's it. Gotcha. Now stay there.
So it's B28.
Ron, did you see the video I put out on the TIE Fighter?
No, I didn't, mate.
I did.
I have one question. Does it have R2D2 gun turrets?
Not yet.
Really?
Don't tempt me, Panzer.
Good news is R2D2 was never on the TIE Fighter.
Depends on how you're building it.
Let me get the parts together before you start abusing my ears.
I'd say just ignore them, Sprue.
I was defending it, Sprue.
That's what the R2 gun turret does.
I'm your father. 3, 2, 1.
Lindsay,
Sorry?
have a grandad sweet.
Oh, Grandad's with you. Okay, TBG says belly, cheese and salad, cream baguette, bench airfix Spitfire, marked 18 beverage water. Is that possibly airfix? Apple says I did, Lindsay, and commented. Yes, I know you did. Hobby Time says belly, banana split, bench, tidy it up. Welcome in, Hobby Time. And we've got Joffrey in as well. Welcome in, Joffrey. And he says, good evening, Lindsay and panel. Good evening, Joffrey.
Hey, Joffrey.
Hey, Geoffrey.
And Stephen Haynes Bottle says, belly, a salad, beverage, tea, bench, nothing. Stephen Haynes also says, hi, Hobby Time. And he also says, hi, Joffrey. Hobby Time says, hi, Stephen. Apple says, hi, Hobby Time. And Joffrey. David Markey says, hello, Gordon. And Joffrey says, hi, Stephen and Apple. Hobby Time says, hi, Apple. Joffrey says, hi, David. Hobby Time says, hi, David M. Hobby Time says, hi, James. TBG says, hi, Gordon. And that's how you keep up with the chat, Terry.
You know what helps with the chat, Lindsay?
So,
Posting it in the group.
yeah.
Oh, shots fired.
I was going to say that was a good dig.
That was it was meant as a joke.
Yeah. It was a joke with a subtle hint behind it.
No, there was nothing subtle about that hint, mate, I'll tell you.
You said you'd had just as bad day as I have had.
Mm.
That was going for the jugular, that one.
Do you know, when you get to the point of your life and you just can't tolerate idiots, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you go. You set up a live stream on YouTube, yeah.
Is it exit stage left for me? Oh, really?
It sounds as though Sprue's having a lot of fun with that kit.
Does, doesn't he?
It's my fat fingers.
Is it that good then, Drew?
The kit's great.
Mm-hmm.
With my fat fingers.
See, this is what happens when people discontinue something like Yellow Pages. Sprue's fingers put on weight because they couldn't do the walking anymore. Who remembers that advert? Let your fingers do the
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposed to be fell off the line.
Busby fell off the line when it was privatised.
Yellow Pages was great when you had a really annoying fly in your house.
Yeah.
Or a table with one of those short legs.
I'm not just gonna sort out this fly. I'm going to annihilate this fly.
Can't believe I'm going to tell you this story, but when Elaine and I lived together, she had an ex-direct number, which just happened to be from Wren Kitchens and the bathroom company that's a subsidiary of them, and Dolphin Bathrooms, that was it. And we inherited their old number. So at least once a day we would get somebody looking for either the kitchens or the bathroom people. And I used to, when they asked looking for Wren Kitchens, I used to say, no, this is Dolphin Bathrooms. And then when people were asking for the bathroom, I used to say, no, this is the kitchen. You need to phone this number. And then one day we got a phone call, and it was from Yellow Pages. They wanted to know if we wanted to replace renew the advert for it. And I had to laugh. And I explained to them that we were actually a private dwelling. We'd inherited this number. And it was rather surprised that neither Wren Bathrooms or Wren Kitchens or Dolphin Bathrooms had realised that their number was that they weren't getting a reduced number of calls because they hadn't changed the advert in their own Yellow Pages advert.
Okay. Okay, Apple says kit is brilliant. Modeler, not so much. Laugh out loud.
Yes, I know. I'm an idiot.
Road Dry says, was there an upshot with the back of the Exorcist, Lindsay? There was a mould out of shape and it didn't fit properly. Yes, you're talking about this bit. This bit here.
Mm.
If I go on big camera just for a minute. This is the part. So in the instructions, it tells you to glue it together before you put it on the back here. It doesn't fit if you do it that way because of the angle of when you glue it together. The angle is more in, if you get what I mean. So what I had to separate it straight down the middle and then put it in and just clicked in straight away, just like that. But it has left a bit of a gap where I had to cut it open.
Wow.
So I've got to just put some filler in there at some point.
You would have expected all the parts would fit together properly, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was down to the instructions being misleading, if you know what I mean.
Off. Run it again.
Joffrey says, have to go for a bit. Be back later. Okay, Joffrey.
See you later, Joffrey.
See you, Joffrey.
Okay.
TBG says, fly fishing by J.R. Hartley. What name rings a bell? J.R. Hartley.
Yeah, he made jam.
Ah, right. Hartley's jam, yes.
Yes.
Road Dry says, as if it's warped slightly. Well, I don't think it wasn't warped, if you know what I mean. It was just the way the instructions told you to put it together. So therefore, it was butted up, no sling line. Tried to put it in, and it just didn't fit. So I had to cut it open and fit it in that way. And it just clicked straight in. Didn't even have to glue it, it clicked in.
Yeah, some of the instructions can be pretty misleading at the end of the day.
This is why we dry fit everything, boys.
I did 4 times and it still don't want to stay together.
What I should have done was use my noggin and dry fitted it first. I didn't. I
And
didn't.
the one time you forgot to dry fit it.
Yeah. I was going to say I didn't do what I preach.
Didn't practice what you preached.
Yeah. But hey ho, it's in now.
I mean, you made it fit.
Yeah.
The thing about it was Panzo was absolutely seething about it
Yes.
at the time.
Oh, I can imagine.
You could also imagine when he finally got it to fit, I bet the birds on top of his roof flew away. Just shows sometimes don't follow the instructions.
That was just my own stupidity not dry fitting it in the first place. It's my own fault. I've always learned over the years of building that many models. Don't always rely on the instructions.
Mm.
But like I said, I didn't do what I always tell people to do: dry fit, dry fit.
Yep.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Hello, Gina.
Hello, Stiz. How are you? Just got in from work.
That's nice.
Okay. Right, read that.
Read it.
TBG says, if in doubt, give it a clap with the yellow pages. Yes. Gina's Craft says, good evening all to all on panel and in Chatterland. Apple says, hello, Gina. That's nice. Steve Names Model says, hi, Gina's Crafts. David Market says, hi, Gina. Gina's Craft says, no, been home for a while.
Ooh.
Hope you've remembered about tomorrow, sister.
So does Arky.
Pigs. Anatomy.
You playing with Porky again?
Yeah. It dropped out my finger. Okay.
TBG says, hi, Gina. And Gina's class says, of course I have forgot.
Oops.
No, she says, of course I have. She has remembered.
Don't do this.
Just let that dry a bit off. Then I want to be able to pick it up. Okay, so we'll have a quick whip round the bench before the gallery. So, go to Mr. Mark's mod.
Okay, so I've done 2 coats on this Delta Flyer. So I'm just waiting for them coats to dry, and then I've got a few tiny decals to put on.
Cool.
So yeah.
See,
Oh,
see what you said.
I would have thought you'd have 3D printed one of them because they had 2 of them in there, didn't they?
Yes.
No, they only had 1.
Sure about
Yeah, sure. They only had 1.
One Delta Flyer.
that? Mm,
What Tom Paris built.
okay. Stank
He
it.
did, the computer did.
Okay, Dave Mac builds.
Oh, I just managed to get everything put on here at the minute. It's not looking too bad. It's a bit of, coming together really nicely, pretty quick. Wish they all were like that.
Cool. Very much. Panzer.
I have, wait a second, added a couple of doors to the cab, and I've also added the internal handles to the doors. That little piece that you can see there. I'm now mucking about with putting a rifle into the photo etch rifle rack, and see if I can get away with fitting the rifle rack before or after painting. But it looks as though it's going to have to be installed before I do any painting,
Okay.
because there's no way to wiggle the gun into the position after the rack has actually been mounted. So I may be adding a couple of rifles to the rack in the front cab section.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Think on.
Ronnie.
Yeah, I've actually put the body together now. It's basically painting the bits there, and I'm started to paint the wheels.
Nice.
It's fun. Yeah.
Nice one. Cheers, Rob.
Thank you.
Okay. Are we able to come to you, Spring?
Sorry?
Are we able to come to you?
Oh, sure.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, I found why my pieces wouldn't go together. It turns out that the instruction on this for these said little pieces here
Whoa.
were incorrect at the time of putting them together.
All right.
And they actually sat in a teeny tiny socket right in there.
Whoa.
And they were blocking the way for this to go together.
All right. Okay. Nice.
That's basically what I've got put together. The coupling system, or part of. A bit more to do, yeah.
Okay.
That's all I've done.
Cheers.
Heel.
Okay, we get back to the chat. Dorkasaurus says, hello, people. Hello there, Dorka. Nice to see you. And TBG says, hi, Dorka.
Hey, Dorka.
Apple says, afternoon, William, the Dorka. So if you've got anything you want to post in the gallery, guys, please do so now. because, like I said, Mark only does one refresh.
Mark, how dare you only give them one shot?
David Markey says, hello, William. Well, he did say there's not that many in there, so come on, guys, fill it up. DS Models is in. Hello there, DS.
Yeah.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
And I hope the other half is not too bad. And he says, hi, everyone. Dorcas Sarah says, I would, but I am eating ice cream, so I don't have time.
Oh.
You got 3 minutes. Must be you eat on ice cream. TBG says, hi, DS Models. Apple says, evening, Dave and Chris, DS. I don't have anything to put it in it, actually. While Mark's doing the gallery, I shall change the header.
That was somebody posting something in the gallery.
Either that or Ron's changing his cat litter.
Could be worse. Could be Ron actually using his cat litter.
Ew.
Oh, God, don't start retracting like.
Okay, so we had 2 in spam, Mark, and I've accepted both of them.
Mark's not there, he's on silent.
I'm here.
I'm just sorting it out.
Just getting ready.
All right.
Did Panzer's go into spam again?
No, his is on. There was one from Road Right and there was one from Geordie Dave. I've accepted both of them, so they both should be in the group now.
Okay.
Just save it as there.
I like that.
Reet. Upset.
Okay, here we go.
Tough decision.
Okay, so this week's gallery, we start with Tommy Ellis, who says, I was opening kits to harvest parts the other day and found this weird space station thingy. It's pretty plain and doesn't have many parts, but I thought it would have potential. It came with all of picture book, but I threw it aside. I started gluing it together and making more parts. I hope you like it too.
Nice.
So that's Jupiter 2.
The original one, yeah. Wow. He's chopped it.
There was somebody doing a lighted version of that.
Oh. Kit costs a fortune.
And there we go. Okay, so
Nice one.
we've got Mr. James Mower with an Airfix 135 Ferret Mark 1 painted with MRP, Tamiya and Humbrol paint, fitted with inside the armour aftermarket, weathered with oils and Tamiya paints.
There we go. Header's changed.
We'll see what it will be when I refresh.
Nice.
Very nice. There we go. Nice work, James. Okay, so this is Mr. James Moore again. Is done Airfix 148 Avro Anson Mark 1 painted with Outlaw and Tamiya paints, weathered with oils.
Oh, wow. Nice Anson there.
That must have been a pain doing them panel lines on the canopy.
Oh, sorry about that. I just had a phone call.
There we go. Wow, that's really nice.
Well, that's nice. Very nice. Nice one.
Okay, so this is Mr. Ronald Schoon and just says under construction.
Oh, wow.
It's a polite vehicle.
Yeah, it's polite. Yeah, very polite. It's a nice little model, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that. That's nice.
So only a few pictures on that tonight.
Well done, Ronald.
Okay, so we've got Mr. Ron Heaton with the completed two figures from A Little Friends and British Grenadier Guards and Praetorian Guardsmen. Praetorian.
Yeah.
That's nice, Ron. You've done a great job of that.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, I can say the thing is that the two kids that got it, they were way over the moon. They actually got their parents. Two of them came back and, oh, my parents, my mum and dad says it's very nice. Thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice one. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you paint that shield or was that a decal?
No, that's a decal.
All right.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that one, that's for sure.
You don't know until you try it, Ron.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's standing on cat litter.
No, it's not.
It looks like it.
No, it's not.
I will have to state that I'm sure Ron was rather defensive about that, so I think we can assure that it is in actual fact cat litter.
It's birdcage cover.
Disguised cunningly as cat litter.
Well, that's your opinion, so it's all right. You keep to that then.
Nice work, Ron.
Thanks, mate.
Okay,
Cheers.
so that's a link to a video from post-apocalyptic modelling. So we have kit bash. Kit bashing some gen stealers. Okay.
Oh, gene stealers.
Yes. Rather than go to Primark, we've stolen Wranglers.
Alas, poor Yorick. He tasted so nice.
That would be a question, DS, that Panzer would have to answer to.
The answer, DS, is very slight. About 2 to 3 millimeters, mate. The 1/35th scale is smaller than 1/32nd.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Right.
Nice work.
Wow.
Nice one.
Okay, so this is Edward Leonard with a Tamiya 1.6 Honda Gorilla. Thanks for looking.
Here's a monkey bike
Wow.
Yeah.
That is nice.
for the shine.
Yeah.
I remember when they were discontinued, they were going on the second-hand market for silly money.
Yeah.
That was about 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Look at the chrome on that.
See your face in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Nice one, Edward. Okay, so that's me putting in the link for tonight's live stream. Right, let's refresh.
This is where it goes crazy, Mark.
And there's the new cover photo.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
That's nice, that is.
Yeah, this is when it does go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You were saying there wasn't a lot in, did you?
I've had worse than this. So Panzer, something from the archives, a burnt out wedgie made from the Vesta.
Yep.
BTR 80. Eventually, this will be incorporated as a background on a diorama.
Talk us through it, Panzer.
Well, this was an old Vesta kit that dates from, I think, the late 80s, mid 80s. And it was in my stash for many years, and it's been subsequently replaced the stash by the more modern Trumpeter release. And I thought, what was I going to do with it? And I thought, well, I need something to fill in a background and on a diorama, so I'll cut that in half and practice using some burnt out colours and make a wedgie that will fit into the background of the diorama. So this was the part of the kit that was cut off and some of the pieces replaced with photo etch, and it was done as a burnt out unit.
Nice.
Nice
Oh,
work.
yeah.
That's just the burnt shades that's on it. There's no detail weathering because that will happen when I actually incorporate it onto the diorama.
Yeah. Cool.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, so this is Ron with a Ukraine 1/16 scale figure. So is one of your next ones, Ron?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and there we've got a link to Geordie Dave starting the Toyota Supra from Fanhome. Okay, so we have Mr. James Moore with TACOM 135th Yamato third year type 6 caliber 15.5 centimeter gun turret painted with LP paint and weathered with oils.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
It is nice, that.
Mm-hmm.
One of the 18-inch guns.
Yep.
That is huge.
What would really set it off is a figure on top of it. It would give people an indication of the scale of the real thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I like the where the blast bags have been done.
Yeah.
I think this actual kit, I think it's about 5 years old, I think.
Yeah. They did a series of various gun turrets. They did the Hood. They did I think the Bismarck. They did the Yamamoto, and I'm sure there's a New Jersey one as well.
And I bet the fish are in a corner hiding away, going, "Don't."
Yeah, because they were doing each individual parts of the Yamamoto in that scale, weren't they? If I remember, because I remember watching one online by Amography.
Great work. Okay, so that's the updated cover photo.
Yeah.
And that goes to Jeff Santos.
Congratulations, Jess.
Nice one, Jeff.
Nice one, Jeff.
Yes,
Okay,
Jeff, well done.
We've got David McCormack, or Dave Mac. Work in progress, 135th scaled tank transporter cab by Trumpeter. Still a long way to go, but slowly coming together.
So how are you actually finding this kit, Dave?
Well, I did have a bit of a struggle today with one of the parts. It was, well, it fell off and went on the floor, but I managed to retrieve it, and everything seems to be going together nicely on it. But that door will need painting. I couldn't use the spray gun because it got clogged up, so I'm going to have to hand paint that very, very carefully so it don't get on the glass.
Very nice. Yeah. Okay, so we have Edward Leonard. Work in progress, Wingnut Wings, Hanover, CL2 early. I bought some 2mm wire to try instead of Easy Line. Thanks for looking.
Yeah.
Even though I'm supposed to be caught up, but some more have come in, and I know there's one from Rotary who hasn't come up yet.
Wow.
You have to refresh again then, mate.
I'm going to have to.
That's some work.
Well, that is, yeah.
Some great stuff on here tonight. Lovely.
Yeah.
A mixed variety.
Yeah.
That's what we like to see. That is awesome, that. Look at your weathering on
Yeah.
that.
Their winglet kits are pretty good, though.
Some detail in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I like the wood effects on the panel.
Yeah.
There. There we go.
Nice one.
Very nice work.
Yeah.
Right, let me just scroll down and see if it's muddled things up again. Kit Bash, Ron's. If not, I might have to go in via the pictures, which I think I'm going to have to do because it's not showing them.
Yeah, because it was what I found it in spam. Geordie Daves has come through, but Road Rise hasn't.
No.
And it looks as though there's some others there as well.
Yeah, look at all this.
Yeah.
Goodness sake.
There's
Right.
Road Rise up there. Look.
There.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get it from there. There we go.
Wow.
Wow.
That is excellent work. Lovely paint job.
Nice. That's nice. I like that.
That is nice, that, yeah. Very fine brush on that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely very, very nice. It.
Edward Leonard says there was more pictures.
Yeah, I've seen them on top.
Mhm. Yeah,
Excellent
it's
work.
fine, yeah.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
It's like something out of Harry Potter, that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a Gretchen.
Yeah.
Okay, so nice work there. And then I did see some more. So we got to...
What's that tractor underneath?
That was
That's
Carl.
Carol's.
Oh, right, okay.
I think I need to go this way. Yes. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Other way. Ignore me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was of a different plane.
I'm just going to go through them all, Lindsay. I think it's the only way to... No, these are definitely new ones.
It even comes with sound effects.
Yeah. Testing the engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the newer ones.
Yeah.
With the lozenge
Oh, that is nice.
wings.
Oh, wow.
Done a cracking job on that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We should paint planes and tanks with that lozenge camouflage nowadays.
Yeah. If not missing, that's a World War One.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wow.
So I've just got Stop the Pigeon going through my head right now.
Yeah, stop the pigeon, yeah.
Yeah.
Dastardly.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You see, the fun thing is that colourful lozenge camouflage actually works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Did you, especially during World War One, though?
Yeah.
That is excellent.
Yeah. Lucky you didn't have to paint that. It's obviously all decals, but still, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
That is a really, really old one from an old member.
I reckon I've gone right through them then. Yes, I have. So I've caught everybody's photographs tonight.
Yeah.
So that's the end of
work.
the gallery. Thank you for all your posts.
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent work on the really good gallery tonight.
Yeah.
Back to you,
Yeah.
Lindsay.
Very nice gallery.
So, David Markey says hello, DS. DS says thank you. Yes, she's doing well this week so far. That's good.
Yeah.
DS says she has a scan next week, so fingers crossed. Apple says Ron used sand as I saw it being planted. We've already answered that question. DS says, thank you, Panzer. So could be possible to include both scales. They're not on a diorama.
Yeah.
Apple says, nice monkey bite, Leonard. Stephen Haynes says, hi, DS models. Stephen Haynes says, hi, Dorcosaurus. Edward Leonard says, hey, everyone. There were more pictures. Roadry says, thank you. Edward Leonard says, of the plane. Apple says, that's a nice looking Chaos Knight Roadry. Roadry replies, thanks, Apple. I plan to use them as converting back to Loyalist Knights. Edward Leonard says, Gretch. David Markey says, hello, Edward. Roadry says, the little orc was a practice at painting, lighting, and shadows. Ooh. Edward Leonard says, hello, David. DS Model says, wow, some really fabulous work in the gallery tonight. Well done, everyone. Yes, there was. David Markey says, excellent work, folks. Edward says, nice work, everyone. Edward Leonard says, thanks all. And we've got Nick Johns in, and he says, brilliant work tonight. Hi, guys. Hi there, Nick Johns, and welcome in.
Hi, Nick.
Hello.
Hi, Nick.
Yes, so it was a brilliant gallery. Thank you very much, guys.
I enjoyed that because it was really varied what was in there. All
It
different
was.
types.
Yeah, it was indeed.
Okay, David Barkey says, hello, Nick. Apple says, evening, Nick. Roadry says, thanks all. Nice to be able to share and to see everyone else's as well. Yes, it always is. Yes, that's what the group is all about, and that's why we put this PPM on a Wednesday with a gallery. It will get a lot busier by the end, towards the end of the year. Always do.
Yeah.
It'll get a lot bigger, Lindsay, as the group grows. What, 414 members now?
Yes, it's done well. I think we've had nearly 80 odd new members since we first started doing the PPM. So, yeah, we've done well. There's been a lot of members this year. A heck of a lot. And just hope it keeps growing.
You know, this idiot on this motorbike, a motor scooter, is getting on my head.
Yeah.
It's starting to get on my nerves.
We've got one around here.
I know what he's up to. That's the annoying thing, and the police won't do anything about it.
And when I catch the one round here, I'm going to ask him what his address is so I can go rev something really loud outside his house.
Right.
I think better a bit of rope across the road in the dark. I won't say cheese wine because that is a bit harsh.
Sprue, officially I can't tell you this, but do you know where the person on the scooter lives?
Not exactly, no, but I know what street he lives on.
Okay. In the green room, I'll tell you what you can do that you're not supposed to do.
No, I know exactly what he's doing, and I think you've got the idea, Panzer.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody goes and revs their engines outside Lindsay's house, Lindsay just sets Roxy on them.
Get these on B20.
Oh,
Orcasaurus says, my motorcycle is quiet. I like it that way. Trouble is, these little scrotums, they just like to annoy people.
Yeah.
The more you tell them, the more they do it.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Right,
I think most housing estates get them. I mean, we've got them here.
Well, we've got them here as well.
oh, it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
I live in a rural community. We don't get them.
Right, so I want 64D, which is
No, there was one around over here, and boy, oh boy, was he put on his place very quickly by someone. And that was the last time I ever heard of it.
Many years ago, when I lived in Welland Estate, there was this particular lad. He used to ride a motorbike up and down the estate all the time. Now, I'm not going to say who this other person was or anything like that. He got that fed up with it. He found out where this person lived. So it was in a state where you could get your car anywhere because it was that wide open, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what he did, he stuck a hose pipe, a metal hose pipe on his car exhaust, stuck it through the letterbox, and he was literally revving the diving daylights out of his car for about 10 minutes through the letterbox.
Wow.
Yeah. And they all come running outside because they're all choking on carbon monoxide.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm.
Yeah. Where is it?
the annoying thing is they wouldn't want it doing on their street.
No. But I shouldn't think even the parents know or even care, to be honest, David.
No, this is probably true as well.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, some of them are around here. I mean, they're actually in their 20s, early 20s,
yes.
and they're all covered up, face masks and all sorts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't want to be identified, do they?
No.
That's the worst thing the government did was implementing face masks.
Yeah.
Because they soon learned they couldn't be identified with them on.
Yeah.
And they were able to walk around in public with them on.
Yeah, now they can legally say, I'm using this for my protection.
Yes.
I'd turn around and say, is it really going to protect you from a smack in the mouth?
It was a bit like motorcycle and moped crime in city centre of London. And it got out of hand till the police implemented what was known as scorpion units. And
Yeah.
they basically hit the motorcycles and scooters. And they're trained to hit them in such a manner that they come off the bike or scooter is stopped. And they come off in a sort of rough, hard way. And once the Metropolitan Police and other police forces in the UK started using that,
Yeah.
the number of moped crimes went down drastically, literally overnight.
And now they're using e-cycles, and
Yeah.
so either way you can't win.
But a scorpion strike on one of those does the job just as well.
Certainly does.
Okay, so we've got Itchbin Sophie in. Welcome in, Itchbin.
Hello, Sophie.
And also we've got William Nelson in. Welcome in, William Nelson. Nice to see you. He says, hello, everyone.
Hello, William.
Hello, William.
And Apple, he says, years ago we had a nerd that used to use a road as a practice track up and down till someone loosened the back wheel and left him sprawled across the grass. Okay, Mark's Mod has put Spur and Blues channel in,
Thank you, Mark.
and also he's put Ron's in,
Thanks, Mark.
Panzer Caps,
Thank you, Mark.
and Dave McBuilds,
Thanks, Mark.
and he's put his own channel in. So if you're not subscribed to those channels and you would like to do so, please press on the links and text us to them. Okay, Apple says evening, William and Sophie. Itchbin says hi, Apple. She also says hi, William, and says hi, David, and says hi, Lindsay. Itchbin says meow, Panzer, and says hi, Mark, hi, Sprue, hi, Dave Mack, and good day, Ron, and hi, TBG.
I'm sorry, it's just Lindsay's pronunciation of Ich bin.
Itchbin.
Yeah.
It's been
Well,
So
I'm
you don't
surprised you didn't put your figures in the gallery, Itchbin.
sounds like something you'd go to the chemist for.
Unless you live in Birmingham.
Well, yeah.
Can't believe that's still going on.
It's just, is that still happening?
It is
Yeah.
still happening.
Wow.
Sorry, what is still happening?
The bin strike in Birmingham.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that if you put a red cross on a mini roundabout, they'll clear it within 24 hours, but yet they still can't empty the bins.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got they're going to be doing this 3-week rules soon, aren't they?
Here we
Yeah.
come again.
So a bit more fly tipping.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. No doubt on that one.
They don't learn, do they?
No.
No.
I certainly won't be letting it pile up outside my front door around the bins. It'd be going straight an incinerator.
Yeah.
Did you know, though, that council bin men are some of the most highly paid workers within your local council.
Yep.
Surprised me, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just under councillors for wages.
Yeah.
David Markey says hello, Sophie. Sophie says hi, Stephen. David Markey says hi, William. Sophie says hi, Genius Crafts, which also says hi, Dorker.
So definitely, if you're driving through Nottingham, don't have your car windows down.
Yeah.
Hey,
You mean Birmingham?
Sorry, Birmingham.
Yeah.
you.
Poor Sprudy. Yeah, I could see his ears prick up from here.
Prick up, I nearly bounced off my shirt. How dare you, Mark? 63 and 27, yeah. No.
Well, I'm gonna have a fight with my council tomorrow. You're gonna get a super earache from me.
27,
Have they not approved getting rid of the toilet rod and putting in a permanent litter tray?
No, the thing is that no, the fact being is that the binmen supposed to be, because mine has been assisted, and they don't. One lot of the food waste has not been collected for 3 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, we feel lucky here because, like, if our binman went on strike here, we've got a local tip just up the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called your nearest housing estate.
There was an article in the paper around here that somebody had not had their waste bin collected for about 4 months, and they were on the assisted thing.
Yeah.
And she kept complaining to the council, saying, "Look, it's not getting emptied. They're supposed to come down and collect it because I can't take it up to the road," and it still wasn't getting done. So she took it higher. And then the next day, the bin man came down to take it, and she came out and said, "Oh, why have you been taking it?" And they turned around and said, "I'm sorry, but we couldn't be bothered."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was her general answer. We could not be bothered to come and get it.
Yeah, because they're too bloody bone idle.
Yeah. And
I
the
can
funny
remember
thing is,
I remember when our bin was in our back garden, the bin man used to come around to the back garden, get the bin, take it to the bin lorry at the top of the drive, bring the thing back and leave black bin liners for you.
Yep.
Yeah. But it sounds like so much like hard work now for them to do that. They've got it too easy.
Oh, they might strain a muscle.
Yeah.
They ain't got one. Oh, sorry, did I say that loud?
and the funny thing is, on the Monday where they should have collected it, what was the guy doing? He was collecting all the bins on the outside, right? And he had his headphones in, and he was talking to his buddy on the phone. And I'm like, "Excuse me," and I bloody hollered quite loud enough that one of my neighbors from across the way said to me, "Are you shouting there?" I said, "Yeah." Trying to get the bin man's attention. Couldn't be bothered.
Next time they're wearing headphones, Ron, throw something at them. They'll take the headphones off and ask you, "Did you throw that?" And you said, "Yeah, did you not hear me calling you?"
Yeah.
Well, I've got one for you. How's this? The bin was collected from our gate. Because down here we leave it outside the gate.
Yeah.
And it was collected by the rubbish men on empty day. They took it to the lorry along with all the others.
Yeah.
And then didn't empty it.
Was your bin contaminated?
It was sat there at the side of the road.
What gets me is when they empty them and they put them back on the pavement. If you are like me, who has to use a stick to walk to the shop, it's like playing blooming dodgems.
Yeah, you're right there, mate.
Yeah, you're so right in that one, Mark.
It is crazy. Nobody in a wheelchair would be able to get up the road at all.
No.
Because they just leave them wherever they want on the pavement.
Yeah.
And they say that the council tax pays the binman and all.
Yeah.
Or pays for your bins. So, well, then people in Birmingham probably should turn around and say, well, we're not paying no council tax until they've been emptied.
Yeah.
Your council tax has got nothing to do with the bins.
No, it hasn't.
I thought it had.
No.
Yeah.
Your council tax is to pay the police chief, fire brigade, and adult social services.
Yeah.
Well, for a start off, the police don't do much, so they shouldn't get anything. The police chief does nothing.
Well, around here, I've got the old bull that comes around on a regular basis because, there's quite a few of us that are elderly in that. And they come and have a chat with you and, make sure you're all right. And next thing, any issues? No, nothing at all at the moment. So it'd be quiet sort of thing. And the next week they come around, 2 people down the other side of the road. They complained because some youngsters were playing around there and they were making a noise. So they got the old boy came around, and I mean, it's school kids. Well, what do you expect?
I just don't understand why it's now illegal to park your car on a pavement.
Yeah.
So wheelchair users and prams and stuff can get past, but they can still dump a bin wherever they blooming well want.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
And it's like when dogs foul on the pavement, you get fined for it.
Yeah.
Right? We've always got horses coming past there and they do the business on the road, but they never clean it up, but they don't get done for it.
Yeah, but could you imagine the poop bags you'd need for that, Dave Mac? We're talking black bin liners.
Exactly, so they should clean it up. Or carry a bucket with them.
So
on your rose bushes.
I'm going to say horses are exempt.
Yeah.
Because horses were on the road first. But yeah, I know people that go around picking it up after because they want to put it on the garden.
Yeah, put it on the rose bushes. Not literally on the bush, but
Yeah.
Good for your flower beds.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say, you wouldn't need a pooper scoop with that, wouldn't you? You'd need a shovel and a black bin liner.
Yeah.
Well, the rag and bone man used to pick it up.
Yeah. Well, there used to be, originally, a guy used to follow the Horton cart, didn't he? With a bucket and shovel.
Yeah.
They used to flog it and all.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, Itchbin says the bin men emptied my mum's bin and never gave her her recycling bin back.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody's probably took that because they do that round here.
Yeah.
Or even if the lid was any damage to it, they actually throw them in the back of the wagon.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stephen Haynes says, hi, Sophie. That happened to one of our neighbours here. The lid had only got one hinge and it was hanging off. So when they went to empty it, the lid fell off. He just picked it up and threw it straight in the back of the bin lorry.
Yeah.
And drove off.
I never replaced it.
Our council's been told not to, our waste bin men have been told not to do that by their boss.
Oh, yeah.
We have to report that our bin is damaged. They will come out, replace it, and take the old one away.
Yes.
Blimey, don't do it here.
But an estate that we lived on about 20 odd years ago, the kids were nicking the green wheelie bins to turn them into go-karts.
Yeah.
And all I could say at the time was, well, it's quite inventive, really.
Yeah.
But the problem is they never took the numbers off the bins, so you knew whose bins had nicked.
But they used them for race numbers.
Yeah. Probably you did.
Yeah. See, when I moved in with Elaine, I lost my wheelie bin, and my local council here, Dumfries and Galloway, made me buy a new bin, and it was £114 plus VAT. And when I moved house to Aberdeen, I took my wheelie bin because I'd paid for it. I took my wheelie bin with me.
Yeah.
Now, for some strange reason, the local council got in contact with me in Aberdeen, and they said that they wanted the bin back. And I said, well, I paid for the bin, so it's my bin.
Yeah.
And they said, but you should have paid for the bin. I said, you sent me the bill. I've still got it. Would you like the digital copy receipt? And I sent them a digital copy of the receipt. And they said, you shouldn't have been charged for the bin. I said, well, yeah, it's my bin. I paid for it.
Exactly.
So they eventually refunded me. And I said, well, you're going to have to come to Aberdeen to collect the bin. Elaine ended up using it as garden waste, as a compost bin, because, of course, the Aberdeenshire Council wouldn't touch it because it was the Dumfries and Galloway bin.
When we moved into the house we lived in before here, they were going to charge us about £45 for a new bin. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
You don't you supply a bin because there was no black bin. So I got onto a housing team that was helping us move, and I'm like, they're going to charge us 45 quid for a bin. And said, oh, just give me 5 minutes. They phoned back 10 minutes later saying, you're not getting charged for a new bin.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, it's not my fault it's been taken.
No.
At the moment, my problem is with my where did that go? Is with my neighbours. They keep using because there's 2 wheelie bins for this property. My neighbours keep using my bin as well as their own bin. And it got to head about a month or 2 ago, and I got so hacked going to put rubbish in my bin, and I couldn't put my own rubbish in my own bin. That when the bins were eventually emptied, I put a padlock on mine so they can't lift the lid.
Mass history had to do that.
And I actually heard them cursing and swearing, and it was pointed out to them that, one, I don't have access to the garden. Why is my bin full of garden waste? Where does that go now?
Lindsay looks like he's ready for bed.
Yeah.
Had a long day, ain't you, Lindsay?
He's not the only one.
Yeah.
That's been a long day.
40.
Be even a longer one tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah. We've got an hour and a half, 2 hour travelling time tomorrow.
Wow.
Where's that gone? No. Crikey.
Well, it works out about 4 hours there and back.
Yeah, there and back.
Change camera time.
Find out later.
These are tiny, aren't they, Panzer?
What part are you on there?
The hitch pin
Oh, yes.
there. 4H.
Okay.
Good model, though.
Yeah, very nice.
So, okay, I'd like to thank everyone for coming in. Always much appreciated.
Already.
And yeah,
Cheech.
I hope everybody's enjoyed the stream tonight. Those in chat, those watching in the background, and those from the PPM group. So the next PPM will be on Friday, which is Mark's Sci-Fi PPM. Stream from Mark's channel.
And yours.
And my channel, yeah.
And Ron's.
Yeah.
And Ron's, yeah.
And Sprue if he's coming.
Yeah, that's it. Sprue's coming in. And then again, the next PPM will be on Sunday, 2 p.m. till 4 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get back for that.
Friday is 1 p.m. till 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Mark, you got anything else coming up on your channel?
No. No.
What builds?
Well, I can't do any builds tomorrow because the electric's going to be off. We're having a new shower installed.
Pay the bill.
It's a new shower, so everything's got to be switched off.
Yeah, yeah.
Ron, you are live on Friday.
Yes. And obviously tonight, Festa and Fox is on with Warhammer.
Yeah, yeah, and Panzercat.
Well, I'm trying to think what I'm next on. We'll probably be tomorrow with Terry at Little History at 6:30, assuming, of course, he's got over the man flu.
Yeah.
Failing that, my next will be Tuesday, because that's me. I'm on days now until the beginning of the middle of October. So.
Yeah, and Spur and Glue, it'll be What's This Space?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Road Dry says, waving hands, goodbye. Yeah. Enjoy the stream, Road Dry. So, yeah, me, yeah, I should be putting in a few more single streams with the Warhammer build, the Sisters of Battle, the Exorcist. Also, I've got planned a couple of videos coming out, a couple of more unboxings. Sometime next week. So yeah, so you'll just have to wait and see what they are. I have put some couple of videos out if anybody wants to go and watch them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'll put into chat now, Lindsay, your latest one, which was the TIE Fighter.
yeah. Apple says bye bye all. Max Mods has put the TIE Fighter unboxing on in the chat. So if you'd like to watch that, just press on the link. So all in all, thank you very much for everyone coming in. It's been nice, brilliant gallery. Love the gallery, and yeah, let's see if we get a good one next week as well.
Yeah.
William says, very nice stream, gentlemen. Goodbye. You take care, William.
Thank you.
Okay, well.
See you later.
We'll say goodbye. See you all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.